Hello everybody, this is Pastor Green. We're doing another Bible study, 1 Samuel chapter 22. If you'd like me to come speak at your church, or if you have any questions, you can send me an email, or if you just have a question, you can comment below. 1 Samuel 22 verse 1. David therefore departed thence and escaped to the cave of Adullam, and when his brethren and all of his father's house heard it, they went down thither to him. Remember the last chapter, Saul conspired to take out David. He wanted to kill him. In fact, he got mad at Jonathan because Jonathan, who was his son, protected him. So now Saul's going after David, so David's trying to hide from him. You can see here on the map Adullam. It's right there in the northern part of Israel. It's just south of Gath where he slayed Goliath. And this is basically what the cave would look like. Just a kind of general idea. Just a place to stay out of the weather, to keep yourself from being rained on or snowed on. And, it's a good place to kind of hide out for a little bit. And everyone that was in distress, and everyone that was in debt, and everyone that was discontented gathered themselves unto him and became a captain over them, and there were with him about 400 men. So anybody that had a problem with Saul basically said, well, we're better off with David than we are with Saul. So they all kind of joined David as a little small army to go against Saul. And David went thence to Mespes of Moab, and he said to the king of Moab, let my father and my mother, I pray thee, come forth and be with you, till I know what God will do for me. So he's basically saying that he doesn't really know what's going to happen to him, so he's asking him to protect his family. And he brought them before the king of Moab, and they dwelt with him all the while that David was in the hold. And the prophet Gad said to David, abide not in the hold, depart and get thee out to the land of Judah. Then David departed and came towards the forest of Hazareth. And Saul heard that David was discovered, and the men that were with him. Now Saul abode in Gibeath under the tree of Ramon, having his spear in his hand, and all his servants were standing about him. Then Saul said to his servants that stood about him, hear now, ye Benjamites, will the son of Jesse give every one of you fields and vineyards, and make you all captains of thousands and captains of hundreds? Saul's telling these men, why are you guys with David? David can't give you nothing. I'm the one that's the king. You guys should follow me. All of you have conspired against me, and there's none that showeth me that my son has made a league with the son of Jesse. And there's none of you that is sorry for me, or showeth unto me that my son has stirred up and my servant against me, to lie in wait on this day. He's saying it's all your guys' fault that you sided with David. You should be on my side. David betrayed me. My own son betrayed me. Why are you on his side? Why aren't you on mine? I'm the victim here. Then answered Doeg the Edomite, which was set over the servant of Saul, and said, I saw the son of Jesse come to know, to Ahimelech the son of Ahitub. Remember the last chapter, David came to the Abimelech, the priest, and he said, oh, Saul sent me on this mission. It's a secret mission, don't talk about it. And there was a guy in there that was spying. Apparently that was this guy Doeg. Then he inquired of the Lord for him, and he gave him victuals, and gave him the sword of Goliath the Philistine. And the king sent called Abimelech the priest, the son of Ahitub, and all his father's house, the priests that were in Nob, and all them that came to the king. And Saul said, hear now, thy son of Ahitub. And he answered, here I am, my lord. And Saul said unto him, why have you conspired against me, thou and thy sons of Jesse, that thou hast given him bread and sword, and hast inquired of God for him, that he should rise against me to lie in wait as this day? Then Abimelech answered the king and said, and who is so faithful among all thy servants as David, which is the king's son-in-law, and goeth at thy bidding, and is honorable in thine house? Abimelech is saying, Saul, I don't get what you're saying here. David is your most trusted ally. David is friends with your son. David has been your best captain in the army. David has done all these different things. He even married your daughter. Why would I not trust him? Why would I think that you and him have problems when he's done everything he possibly can to be a good servant to you? Did I then begin to inquire of God for him? Be it fair from me, let not the king impute anything unto his servant, nor the house of my father, for thy servant knew nothing of all this, less or more. He's saying, I didn't know that David was hiding from you. He's your best servant. He came to me and he basically asked for some stuff, and I gave it to him because you got no reason to not like David. And the king said, Thou shalt surely die, Abimelech, thou and all thy father's house. And the king stood to the footman and stood before him, Turn and slay the priests of the Lord. Because their hands also was with David, and because they knew when he fled, and did not show it to me. But the servants of the king would not put forth their hand to fall upon the priests of the Lord. Saul told all of his footmen to go kill the priests because they went against Saul. But the footmen were like, these priests didn't do anything wrong. I mean, David didn't do nothing wrong, so they refused to hurt the priests. And then the king said to Doeg, Turn thou and fall on the priests. And Doeg the Edomite turned, and he fell upon the priests, and he slew on that day 65 persons that did wear the linen ephod. So Doeg, this little spy guy, decided to take the priest out himself. And I don't know if he did this because he was trying to get in good biddings with the king or why, but I mean, the priests were helpless. They're just people of God. And Nob, the city of priests, smote with the edge of the sword both men and women, children and suckling, and oxen and asses and sheep with the edge of the sword. So they killed everybody, men, women, children. They took them all out, animals. And one of the sons of Abimelech, the son of Atub, named Abdar, escaped and fled after David. And Abner showed David that Saul had slain the Lord's priests. And David said to Abtar, I knew that this day when Doeg the Edomite was there, that he would surely tell Saul, I have occasioned the death of all the persons of thy father's house. David's saying, it's my fault. I saw that guy spying on us. I should have done something then, and I didn't. And because I didn't do anything, now all these people died, so he's basically blaming himself. Abide thou with me, fear not, for he that seeketh my life seeketh thy life. But with me thou shalt be in safeguard. Well, guys, that's the video. I appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions, you can always send me an email or you can comment below. I'm going to put a couple links on the screen here. The bottom right is going to be the 1 Samuel Bible study. The top right is going to be the Genesis Bible study. And the bottom right is going to be a video YouTube thinks you're going to like. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, click that bell, tell your friends about it, make a comment, all those different things. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have yourself a great day.